Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Paul, and in this RedGamingTech.com video, we're going to be doing something a little different. So, if you're a regular viewer, you will know that I am testing out the MSI Gaming X Trio variant of the RTX 3080 graphics card. There will be extensive coverage of these GPUs, including ray tracing performance, CPU scaling, a bunch of other stuff, particularly when NVIDIA sends over their Founders Edition card. And naturally, for those wondering, we will also be comparing it rather also extensively against AMD's GPUs, the RX 6000 series, when they become available. But given that I am currently doing testing and just messing around with the card, and obviously collecting results for my performance kind of overview, I was running Port Royal. As a side note, by the way, for those interested in picking up 3D Mark, as of the time I'm recording it, it's currently really cheap on Steam, so worth checking out if you're interested in kind of testing out your rig. And anyway, long story short, the Port Royal result came back as 12,300 for the 3080 that I've got, which basically puts me 42nd for graphics score with the card, which is, I think anyway, not too shabby. So I decided just to make a really quick video, just testing out, see if we can get any better, see how the card's performing. And yeah, there's not really any script for this one, because although I got that score, as you'll see in a second, I tried another run messing around and I only scored actually a few points less than that in the second run. But what we're going to be doing is just using a desk fan, cranking the fans up to maximum, and just playing around with the sliders a little bit to see if we can slightly beat the score, test it out. Again, I'm not a hardcore overclocker by any means. There's not going to be any liquid nitrogen that's pulled out or anything like that. I generally do overclock my graphics cards for fun, but I typically kind of stick with more conservative speeds in my own leisure time. But hey, let's just try this out, see how it goes, see what we can learn, and have a bunch of fun. Also, I would typically do screen capture, but I won't be doing that for this video, so unfortunately we're just going to be using the camera on screen, but it should still give you a pretty good indicator of how we are performing. With that said, let's jump in. Okay, so we are going to be testing this out with a very simple configuration. As you can see, we have Port Royal score, which is 12,289, and we have this result right here where I scored 12,300, and I'll quickly bring up MSI Afterburner. Hopefully you can see that on screen. Let me just move that over a little bit for you because I'm trying to zoom in. So, so far I've just turned the fans down to the lowest setting, but obviously we'll mess around with that. Again, this is the Gaming X Trio card. You can find a link to it in the video description if you so desire. And we're using 100 on core voltage. Not that it makes much difference, but yeah. Power limit 102, which is the highest I've managed to get the card. Temperature limit obviously goes up correspondingly with that. 115 for the core clock. 320 on memory. And again, normally I max out the fan. And that gave me this score here. And I'll also throw in a screenshot, of course, again, of me with my highest run. So it's a small amount lower. This score is a small amount lower than that. But what we're going to do is very simple. Unfortunately for you, it's going to be kind of noisy. So, yeah, I apologise, but obviously with all the fans running, I will be doing my best to kind of adjust that. But there is only so much I can do, unfortunately. With that said, though, I figure the best thing to start out with is to crank the fans up to their highest speed. And you can already hear them starting to ramp up. And I will also... I'm going to leave the desk fan off for a moment. And unfortunately, the desk fan's just... Hang on, let me just zoom out for us. There we go, that's better. The desk fan, unfortunately, is kind of dirty. As regular viewers know, I am moving at the moment, so because of that, honestly, it's just something I dug out as I'm cleaning up my crap. Okay, so that was crap, move out the way. It was 320 on the memory. Let's try Let's try 335. Let's be adventurous. And again, I'm going to keep the desk fan off for this one. Benchmarks, Port Royale. Doink, 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 doink. Okay. And now we sing the song of Please Don't Crash. We sing the Please Don't Crash song. Do 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 do. Come on. Gosh, I hate the collecting system information. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually mention the rest of the configuration. That might give you some help. So I'm running a 10900K and 32 gigabytes of memory. Just again, I am not really setting the system up for hardcore overclocking. So I definitely could get more out of this system, probably, if I did some tweaking. I could also probably switch in faster memory and all that stuff. But I'm not trying to break any records here, to be honest. This is just for fun. This is just for funsies. And if this content is fun to you, let me know, and I can make more unhelpful crap in the future. Okay, so the good news is we haven't crashed immediately. There's a section on this. I'm going to leave the first run in full. But subsequent ones, I'm probably going to cut them out a little bit, just in case you're unfamiliar with Port Royale. There is a section, it's just after this ship starts to dock. It's just in a moment here. And it goes doink very frequently. I think it's got something to do with the core clock. You can see the core clock is hitting around the 2070-ish mark at the highest, 2085 there. It's around here. I'm expecting it to crash around here. No, it got past it. That possibly means that we're okay with the run. So Port Royal isn't super long. It's just over a minute. So we're maybe about a minute and a half. So we're almost through now. This is looking pretty good. I don't know if this is going to crash again. I got through one run that was a tiny bit faster than this. But offhand, I don't have the memory speed noted down because I'm an idiot. I think the core speed was about this. But I kind of did that thing, which is like the worst thing you can do when you're trying to overclock. I basically went in and started to mess around with settings without taking notes of what they were. In professional terms, that's called being an idiot. So don't do that. Okay, let's see what happens. Come on. Come on, you're almost there. And I can feel it in my bones, you're almost there. Come on, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. I feel like Homer Simpson when he's like... doing a skateboard over the gorge. Okay, and apparently I'm speaking rubbish with the whole time thing. Okay, good to know. It's about 2 minutes then. Never mind the 1.5. Okay, what do we get? 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 Oh, bollocks! Okay. 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 I'm going to try that run again, but I am going to turn on the fan. And I am going to crank the memory up. I have no idea if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Alright, let's try that. Oh god, this is literally grasping at straws. I really want to beat the 12 score that I had just a moment ago. What was it again? 12,300. Okay, so I really want to beat 12,300. I really want to hit like 12,315 or something like that. That should, I don't have the leaderboards up in front of me, but that should bring me to something like 39 or 40-ish, which, again, I would be happy with. I know it's not, you know, someone like Steve over at Gamers Nexus, but, you know, for me, given I'm not exactly the best at overclocking, I'd be quite happy with that for now. Okay, I'll join you in a moment. Alright. Quick update. So, I managed to just actually lower my score, so I've now got the desk fan on. I've slightly adjusted the clock frequency of the memory. I've dropped it a tiny bit. I've increased the core clock, and I've also closed more background apps, basically. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could quit Skype as well, not that it's really going to make much difference. Let's close down Rival Tuner Statistics as well. Yep. Okay. Just double check over everything. I think that's about the highest I'm going to get on the memory. But we'll try another run. Okay. Yeah, I have noticed that it tends to crash much over like 120 on the core, 130, something like that. But it seems to always be that one little bit that just causes it to fall over. Which isn't surprising, honestly. I mean, I guess we'll find out. Alright. Yes! There was so much hope. I literally wasn't even looking at the screen. I would have brought you guys along for the ride otherwise, but I literally couldn't bring myself to look at the screen. So 12,324. So let's compare this result online. Okay, let me do the zoomy thing for you guys. Hopefully, that I'm pretty happy with. I'm pretty friggin' happy with that. Yeah. Okay. That makes me happy. How are you, son of a... Look how close 35... The next one up, 35, is like 1 point! Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna be greedy. The core just won't seem to go over the 115 mark. You know what? Screw it. Okay, so 3... Oh, man. Let's try 3... I'm very skeptical this will work. But let's just try it. Screw it. Really sorry for any of the noise you can hear with the fan, but obviously with power states versus temperature, you know the score, so I have to do it. Okay, I also removed the afterburner overlay as well. Hang on, let me just zoom out for you guys. There we go. Yeah. So it's kind of like... to say it's a ghetto solution is to be kind. To be fair, it's about the simplest solution that I could do. It reminds me of the old Voodoo 2 days, when you would like, yeah. What did I do? I had like I think it was 80mm fan or something like that. I'm sure it was 80mm, and I think I glued it or cable tied it or something like that to the Voodoo 3. I had the 2000, and I managed to squeeze like, I can't remember now, like 190 or something out of that thing. It's like, yeah, 193 I think. And I remember that the default speed was 143 on the 2000, and then the 3000 was 166, and the 3500 AGP was like, golly, what was it? Like 183, I think. So I pushed that. Oh, come on. This is the part where you're going to crash. Don't crash. Come on, baby. Don't crash. Come on, Papa Jansen. Provide me the overclock. Actually, that's looking good. What did I put the memory to? I can't actually remember the figure now. That was really stupid. I got so excited I wasn't even thinking. I think to really crank this a little bit higher, I need to get the core up a bit more. I just don't know if it's going to be possible. I don't know if it's like power delivery that's the problem. I would need to kind of do more testing on that. Or whether it's just like the temperature kind of situation. I would love as well to have like another card or something to test this with. But either way, I'm really happy with the results. Again, I'm not professing to be like an expert overclocker. I'm sure that there's people who are much more qualified, not being sarcastic. Ah, you son of a diddly! I thought you were going to make it, you son of a... Damn it! Okay. Man! Okay, as I was saying, I'm sure there's people that are way more qualified that could probably give advice and stuff in the comments. Again, I'm not being sarcastic. There's quite a few people who watch this channel who are really good at overclocking and stuff. I've had the fortune to speak to some of them, and I'm sure they can give much better advice than me. So I'm pretty sure some of you are screaming the obvious things that I'm not doing right. I have done some basic stuff. Like, obviously, I've chose performance mode for textures and all of that crap, but yeah. But anyway, I'm having fun, and that to me is like the goal of this stuff. I think it's just cool. I think it's fun. If I was really trying, maybe when I move and I've got like my own 3080 Founders Edition. Okay, that's looking like it's taking a while. Never mind. I've got my own 38 Founders Edition. I've got some more time, and I can kind of mess around because the AIO I've got for the 10900K, it's not a bad one. It's just not a high performance one. So maybe I can go for one of the bigger ones. Deepcool have actually sent me a couple of a couple of AIOs. So I've got a slightly larger one I can test maybe, and I could maybe try sticking another couple of fans on it. So it's kind of like a push-pull configuration. Maybe I can crank a bit higher out the CPU, maybe with like cache ratio or something. But again, I'm not saying I will be able to. It would just be nice. But I think this is going to be my last run. If I make it, if I do beat the old score that I just had a moment ago, I'd be ecstatic. But I'm honestly just happy what I got. So let's see. This definitely was a very impromptu video. But let me know if you like this content. I have thought about making this stuff before, but yeah, I've always felt very hesitant to do it. But my battery as well is just about to die on the camera, so hopefully it will make it through the run. If it doesn't, it might have to just be an end screen, because unfortunately I don't have time to like wait for the battery to recharge, which would suck. But hopefully it makes it. Hopefully it makes it. Come on, battery. It's literally blinking the red light at me. Come on, battery. Come on, 3D Mark. Come on, audience. Give me your willpower. I'm fighting everything right now. Come on, battery. You need to last like, how many more seconds? Like 20 seconds. Come on. You can do it. Come on, GP. You can do it. Oh, God. This is like the worst produced video I think I've made. Come on. Oh, sadness. Extreme sadness. Oh. Well. Yeah. Alright. I think that's it for today, guys. Alright. Yeah. Well, it was fun. Alright. Thanks very much. Bye. Wait, it's not over! I'm actually recording this on my phone. I did tell you guys that my battery on the camera was dead, but I managed to score this. And here's the settings. Yeah, I might try and squeeze a bit more out of it, but I think this is about my limit.